Raritan Bay with that secret bait you guys saw in the last episode. I'm going to show you how to correctly put a PVC pipe into the sand. Okay, in, over. And you're going to do. And if you need more, oh, it's a weird strike when they start to hit. See how I completely covered the hook? Typically with this bait, you'll catch any type of fish, but so hopefully the crabs are gone. By slider attached to an 8-ounce pyramid to prevent it from drifting. Oh, I showed you guys how to do that. Alright guys, Captain Dominic here. Gonna show you how I surf fish today on the Raritan Bay. I'm actually in New Jersey. Gonna be showing you how I set up my rods on the surf. Well, really just how to bait the hook with that secret bait you guys saw in the last episode. I'm here early just so you guys can see everything. Usually I get here at nighttime. The stripers really aren't going to bite this early. Might have some luck with the schoolie, but we'll see. It's still pretty early in the season to be fishing for stripers, but with this bait you can get pretty lucky. So I'm going to show you how to correctly put a PVC pipe into the sand. This way your rod doesn't go anywhere. You want to push it in as far as you can, and then you're going to wiggle it back and forth, and you're going to leave it on an angle, a slight angle. And as you can see, kick the sand in. You might make a little hole. Kick the sand in, and that ain't going anywhere. All right. I set up 2 rods, so I got them about 20 feet apart. Now I'm going to show you guys how to bait the hook with those ribbon worms. Here's the ribbon worms. So let's see, we'll pick one. Yeah, here's a nice one. All right. Now they break apart easily, so you want to be gentle with them. Okay, in, over, in, over, in, over, in, over, in, over. And you're going to do it until the hook is pretty much completely covered. And if you need more, just take more, but this should be enough right now. Yeah, that's about enough. I mean, usually I like to cover the point too. The stripers tend to nibble this, so it's a weird strike when they start to hit. Sometimes they pull drag, sometimes they don't on the hit, depending on the size. But usually they'll start off with a little nibble. All right, and then I mentioned the bait tie. So here's the bait tie. You can get it on Amazon. It's called bait tie down. It's very cheap. I'm just gonna wrap this. You don't have to tie any knots. You're just gonna wrap it around that worm a bunch of times until it looks like a brain. See how I completely covered the hook? Now it falls off very easily, so you want to do this a bunch of times. Typically with this bait, you'll catch any type of fish, but the stripers are going to go for it the most. Unfortunately, you might get a dogfish here and there. Crabs also like it, so hopefully the crabs are gone by now. And that's how it's done. Now we'll see if we get a bite. I'm sure we won't, because it's daylight. Again, I like to come here at night. I'm only here this early to show you guys how to set up the bait, set up the rods. And again, I'm using that fish finder rod. Let me just show you quick, just to remind you. I got the slider attached to an 8-ounce pyramid to prevent it from drifting. I got my 8mm bead that comes after the slider, a uni knot tied to my swivel. Here's the swivel, and then the barrel swivel, and then that swivel is attached to the leader. So I showed you guys how to do that in the in another video. And again, I set this same setup on the other rod. Sometimes I do one rod high low, but I'm going to leave them both with fish finder rigs for now. Alright, that's that, and we'll catch back up when I get a hit, hopefully. Alright guys, I think I got a striper on. Finally got him on the worms. Let's see, hopefully it's not a dogfish. Just want to keep the line tight. He's not pulling drag, he's not that big. So you want to keep the drag tight too. And we got him. He's little, but we got him. There we go. Striper bait. Tapeworm. Small guy, it's still early in the season, but there you go. The candy for stripers. Back in. There he goes. What do you want to do out here catching eels?